could have. Welcome back to Barely D&D. This is your sort of Dungeons and Dragons podcast. I'm a wizard. My name is Blue. Oh, are we gonna do a letter question? I love the letter questions. Oh man.
Maybe for the interest of time.
We have so much time. Okay, no, I okay. We don't. I forgot that. Well, we're playing Saved by the Spell. Blue and Martin are running to their dorm. There's not a range on this thing, so anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna cut in because
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
So I see that. I should have come in sooner. I see you started DMing, and I was like, she's telling me I need to go. Let's go. This is Saved by the Spell, Elusive Insights Part 2. It's still part of the same. Now it's got two pieces, but it's part of the same one shot. Hopefully in a whole Saved by the Spell little mini series. I'd love to have more with these characters.
Yeah.
For my note taking nerds, this is
good job, guys. Y'all made good characters.
Same date, same title, all that. Without further ado, that was a good crack. That one went off well as well.
That made me suddenly wanting a drink. That was like a Pavlovian response I had.
Waterloo too. I'm gonna do it. But I think I'm coming back to Blue.
Okay.
You have just rushed into your room, opened up the door.
Yeah, and
I assume you're there with him?
I would be if Blue would let me stay with him. I'm like,
yeah, of course.
You guys are roommates.
No one,
right?
Yeah.
I feel like we follow, just don't go in the dorm. Like we wait out.
Okay. Well, you guys are standing in the doorway.
Yeah.
In the room with both of you you have two other roommates. You're inters, and it's not uncommon for intermediate rooms to have 4 people or 3 people. I'll say you guys have one other roommate. Your other roommate is Kiln, Kiln, like an oven you fire things in.
Like a kiln?
Yeah, that's what it is. And he's a little human kid. He's like really slender and meek. He's pretty short. He's got dark black hair. He's really freaking smart, but also really, really quiet. He has these big glasses on that make his eyes look bigger. And as you kick in the door, both panting, he jolts. And he's got his little spell book in front of him. And he goes, "You guys always come in so loud."
Do I know what class he had before this?
Yeah, he was let's say I was gonna make a joke and say he was a barbarian, but I realized your question made sense. He was in glyphic theory before this.
Okay.
With us.
Yeah. What's his name again? I'm sorry.
Kiln, Kiln.
Kiln. Like a kiln.
Like the paint brand?
Yep.
Like a kiln, maybe. So
like a pottery thing.
I say, hey Kiln. What do you think of the dean's lecture? Do you like it? You think it was good? He's breathing really heavy.
I
think it's really interesting when he lectures. Sorry.
Why do you guys ask me questions if you're just gonna talk over me?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet. I'll hold my breath until you.
He points his little feathered quill, and he at Jen and Quinn, and he goes, "They're not gonna come in here again, are they? Girls aren't allowed in here. You're always talking with them for a second in the room."
No. Be still invisible. Whisper to Jen. Should I sneak in with it? I'm kidding. I did it again. Cut that.
It's fine. I'm gonna put explicit on the episodes. We'll keep
Should
going.
I sneak in for the sake of it? And then she's like, I'm kidding. But she's still invisible. She's gonna be invisible as long as she can, because she's like, any moment, Murd's coming around that corner.
Mm-hmm.
When Genevieve talks to him, Kiln blushes just a little bit in his cheeks, and he goes, "They're not supposed to come in here, guys."
I know, Kiln.
I'm not going to come in, Kiln. I'm just saying hello.
Hi, Jen.
Yeah, she put on makeup today, too.
Okay. And he just takes a little sip from like some water in a tankard, and he goes,
Then.
"The lecture was good."
I close the door really hurriedly, and I run over to my pile of stuff.
Boom! It slams in your face again.
Do I have like a dresser?
Yeah. You have a dresser. You have like a trunk
at
the foot of the bed.
Can I lock my trunk?
Yes.
Okay. I pick my trunk. I find like a little pouch. I pick it up. I find a little pouch. I like hunch over it, and I look, and I see that Martin and Kiln are chatting. And I go back and I take it. I switch it, and then I bury it under some clothes, and then I close my trunk, and then I lock it, and then I look at the key, and then I put it in my pocket.
Okay, excellent.
And then I say, anyway, yeah, okay. And I turn around and I join the conversation really smoothly.
What was that?
What was what?
Hey, Blue, what was so important that you had to put back into the trunk?
Martin asks.
Because you gave
I feel like I really gotta do some reading. I pick up my bag, and I go, I'm gonna go read at the library with Jen.
I need to go read at the library.
When?
Kiln
And me.
just looks at you guys and goes, if you guys are gonna start like another kerfuffle around here, I don't want to be involved.
Kiln, you're never gonna be involved. The miscreant mages are not accepting other people.
I'm not.
It sounds so wrong.
Yeah, but it makes people not join who doesn't want to join, you know?
It's been a few minutes, so Jen starts knocking on the door.
Kiln like jumps.
I did want to roleplay a moment with the girls outside as well before we actually.
Okay, excellent. The girls are outside the door. Yeah. We can cut to that now. The girls are outside the door.
Okay.
I get tired of when they shut the door in my face.
Yeah.
I know you're around here somewhere, Quinn.
I put a hand on your shoulder. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I left you back there. I wasn't even thinking. I panicked and I slipped in the door, and that was bad. That was really scary in there. And
did you find out?
Yep, that was on me. And I'm so sorry you got a demerit.
No, it's fine.
It's their stone. They made it. They legit. Okay. But they were gonna come back and steal it from us. But like, they
also,
did make it,
guy
and it seems like it's their project.
Was that guy in their room?
Oh yeah, he was here the whole time. He's turned invisible. I think they all can turn invisible because they were talking about like
we could
sneaking.
use that. We could use that against him. I mean, if we needed to.
Why do we need to blackmail them? Anyways, here's a nice one. That dragon
do you
lady,
not feel
she's terrifying?
Do you not feel that something nefarious is going on with this stone?
No, I think it's just like their project.
I got the vibe. From, not from the guy, but from the two girls. Something weird is going on. They wanted that stone. Like, if it was just a project, why not just tell us? Why not just say it's a project, and this is what it does for you curious younger students? And
I do think it may have been. You know what? They did say something that made me think it's like secret.
See, I will tell you. I don't think Blue gave them another fake stone.
But no, they're gonna.
We had a signal.
I
pointed to Blue's. His pocket that had the fake one, and that's the one that he went with.
Yeah, but then he gave them the real one, right? Right?
Oh, maybe.
I told him it was theirs.
Probably. Sure.
The door opens and Martin and Blue are there.
Blue is
We should talk at the library.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye, Kiln. And she like winks at him.
Kiln just like has the book in front of his face and he just raises it up over his eyes and goes back to like reading and pulls the quill up to his face. And the door closes behind him.
Okay, so I was also
Smash cut.
I was in the room. I was Jin. Also, I was in the room. I didn't see. So did you try the flirting? Did it work? How does that work?
Oh,
Okay, so we're role playing now. Yeah, so Smash Cut, you guys are in the library. The library is on the... What floor did I say the library was on? Could somebody tell me?
Wait,
It
it's
was
on the
like
second.
No.
7. It was pretty high. It was 6 or 7. Let me
or
go
6,
check.
maybe.
Okay. So
It
you
was
guys are on the
6.
7th
Wait.
floor.
Were you
Six.
saying with...
6th. So you guys are on the 6th floor, and you're in the library. The library is a really cool space. It is also interdimensional, but it's cool because it's just an arch. So it's an interdimensional door that's always open. And the pocket dimension is always bound to the material plane. So it's really cool because it's like an arch that goes straight into a wall that doesn't go anywhere. But when you guys like walk through it, it's got this big stone arch. And
So cool.
inside, it has this like white marble floor everywhere. And all the bookcases are stone instead of being wood. And it's really cool because there are these wooden tabs and slots that you pull out of the walls of the shelves, and they have script on them. And if you can correctly read them, the books are like a mage hand appears and pulls the book from the bookcases and brings it to you. And the
so
bookcases
cool.
go up like 30 feet. So there are texts way up at the top that you need to get, but you don't have to get up there. You just pull the wooden slot out, you read it, you put it back in, the mage hand is conjured, appears, and it like knows where the books are. It goes and it grabs them and it retrieves them to you. Further back there are shelves that have like locked metal grates in front, and you like have to like the tabs you have to pull get increasingly complicated, and so like you have to be a more skilled arcanist to decipher the courses to get the more regarded books, and then some of them are straight up magically locked, and you like have to know the series to undo the locks and all that. So these are the shelves that run along the side, and then there are like little lanterns and glass orbs that float around the library, and they float around it, lighting it with a pale white light. But some of them also float lowly, and you can just grab them with your hand and take them with you, and you can take them to one of the many desks and then hold them there and leave them in the air, and they'll float there, giving you light. And
Beautiful.
Space is like fairly well lit, but also dim in places, so that like you can quietly study. It's not too bright, and if you want to go in there, you can like pull the light to where you are. And there are large tables where you can pull up chairs and quietly work. There are small like tables with chairs around them in circles where you can do group study. And then in the middle, there's this big like sort of like theater pit, like where it's like got concentric levels of chairs leading to a large space where a bunch of people stop and pull down books and read, and the like different levels are like padded in spots so you can like recline on them, and it's a really nice space. You all know that food and drink is not allowed in the library, and taking books out of the library is not allowed, and the Institute takes that real seriously. You take a book out, it's a referral. You damage a book, it's a referral. And if you try to, students are allowed to scribe, they're allowed to copy text. But if you take books from any of the barred sections, that's a referral. And if you take a book out of the, I don't want to call it the restricted section, that's straight up lifting it out of Harry Potter. They call it.
But that's also what you would call it.
From the prohibited section, if you take a book from that, it's just a suspension. You open it, you take a book out, that's it, suspension. And the Institute's been pretty clear about the fact that like part of that is because not only is some of the knowledge in there you're not allowed to, it's also like some of those texts are dangerous, depending on your knowledge and your ability. So the Institute takes that really seriously. But you guys are in the you're in the library. What are you doing?
Davian's been
students all
to the
around studying.
prohibited section forever ago,
has
like
been.
early in the campaign.
Yeah.
I left to the new ones.
Forever ago, Janice and
ago.
Javian came here, and they were
met
like searching for
Undaloth.
books. That was back when Janice was still an enrolled student, and Undaloth was there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's incredibly ironic that 3.5 years later you would kill him, but you know.
Yes.
Or no, 3 years. Anywho, what'd that party do?
Well, you
so
were
Quinn
asking if I
turns
tried the
visible.
flirting. Okay.
Quinn is visible once we are in a safe place, and she doesn't like no one's looking at her like before. I enter.
You do it right
I
when you're
visibly
passing by
enter.
a bookshelf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue
I
is
did
still
try-
like freaked out and just like really quietly like looking around and writing in. He's trying to be normal.
Blue, did you do it?
What?
Did you do it?
1,000,000% he did it.
Did you
Well,
give
yeah, I
them
told
a
you
fake
it's
one?
theirs. Like
No,
it is
you gave
literally
them a
their
fake one,
rock.
didn't
They-
you?
Is DM?
That's what
Can
I
I
was
do
saying.
Is there anyone
You gave
around?
them a fake one. Right.
You guys have chosen a desk that's like there are people, but they're also you're like 20 or 30 feet away from them. So if you guys like whisper or speak quietly, no one's gonna hear you. If you shout
Yeah, I'm like
something-
saying it low. You
Yeah.
did it, right?
Like-
You gave them a fake one?
I nod.
She
And
like
I
high
point to
fives
the-
them.
I back. I point to like a
They're
pocket
gonna
on the.
come for us. They're gonna come
okay,
for
so-
us. Are you
They
crazy?
don't know where it is.
Yes, they
I
do.
know.
They don't know
They
our
saw
name.
faces.
But
Okay,
they don't know where
so-
the stone is.
It disappears in 1
There's
hour.
not many owl in here.
It disappears
It'll be
in
hard to
an
figure
hour?
out. No,
But
there's
Oh,
not
they'll
many
figure it out
owls
before
in
they-
1
here. It
hour.
won't be hard to narrow down.
Daniel just quietly painting while everyone's like, they're gonna know, they're not gonna know.
I don't know.
So I
What
don't
did
know-
you do
well,
with it?
I mean,
Do you have it on you right now?
No, he put it in his
it's in my
locker.
room.
Oh, smart. Well, they
No,
can't get in there. They can't
Place
go
they
in our
would
dorm.
expect it to be.
But if
What
they
are they
break into
supposed to
our
do?
dorm, if they break
I
But what if
literally
they
heard
just-
them
then they
saying.
get in trouble.
I literally
kept
heard
it
them
on me?
saying they were going to go and steal it
So
from
they just put
us,
it
and that
back?
we're
What
just
should we do?
intermediates.
Oh.
Well, then we should go tell on them. and Genevieve gets a look on her face that they said
don't
they
think
were
so.
gonna break into our place. No, that's not a
We're
good
going
idea.
to tell on them
No,
for
I
something
don't
that
think
I
so.
overheard when I was invisible in their room.
Yeah, that's,
never
that's
mind.
the
There
hard
were no-
part.
I
think-
what else
You know
did
what
they
would
say?
be interesting? Oh,
What, Marty?
I was just gonna say, if we bring it to a teacher and we like
Yeah.
say, hey, this is what I'm gonna do for my special phenomena thing, then like they will have to address it in front of a teacher, and therefore
Exactly.
something else might happen.
They
I don't
actually
know. I feel
did.
like
No, they
And
did.
if they
they
try to
mentioned
threaten
Professor
us,
Tor.
if they try to threaten us, we can just say we do not remember having that conversation.
well,
The
some of
three
us
Ds. Deny, deny, deny.
are not.
Well, to the teacher.
Right, but they're also cunning, aren't they? There are teachers in this establishment.
Yeah.
Because Kedrick, taken by what you said.
That is true.
Yeah.
Kedrick did know I was standing outside their door for
Yeah,
quite
yeah,
a
yeah.
while.
Yeah, it's not.
By
a-
myself. She looks over at Quinn.
Smart thinking about invisibility, though, Quinn.
Yeah, I cannot do
I don't know what you're
that.
talking about.
I don't
Do
think we
you
have
guys-
to be coy
do you
over here,
guys-
do we, Quinn?
Do you guys think that if I forget, and she puts her like finger quotes up, forget to tell the dean about my demerit, that Kedrick will as well?
No.
No.
Oh.
I think Kendrick like personally has it out for you.
He does. I do not know why.
Well, I mean, we did do
So-
some exciting stuff last time.
Yes, but we saved the school. He should be
Yeah.
thanking us.
I think so too, but you know, adults are very different
all-
from their thoughts.
You all
than
do
us.
remember that. You all do recall that one, no one knows what you did. Like you guys know, and a professor knows, and that's kind of it. So the rest of the school
Yeah.
has no concept. As far as everyone else is concerned, you guys just came up with a name for yourselves and started
Yeah.
calling yourselves it. And then,
Heck yeah.
second of all, you also remember that like that
I
faculty
miss
member was
people in
doing,
school.
that faculty member was doing something problematic that was unclear, was going to try something and never resolved to anything, and no one knows anything more.
Yeah.
And the professor who showed up would like thinks highly of you all and approves of what you did, and that's kind of it. So like no one else has
Yeah.
any other context for what happened. No one knows anything.
I mean,
Very
I
unbelievable.
know they like told us not to brag or anything about what we did, but if Kedrick knew, he would be thanking us.
He would be thanking us. Yes. But
Mhm.
you know,
Exactly.
there's all these other things in the way of that. Blue, what do you think we should do? Are you one to go tell a
know.
teacher, say, hey, I like to use this as my little thing?
So, okay.
Abby's getting
just
into the
really-
character.
I just really want to get a good grade, and
Yeah.
I thought maybe this would be good for my project.
Yeah.
I just really want to pass.
Yeah.
So, what if I wrote about it for my project and I investigated
Uh-huh.
it really thoroughly, and then I gave it back?
I think we should tell the professor as soon as possible.
What
Oh, I don't
professor
wanna do
did you?
that.
What professor did you say? Were they the professor for it?
No.
They were
Well, I don't know.
They were concerned that someone would take it to a professor, and they specifically mentioned Professor Tor.
That
So
they
that's
didn't
probably
want.
who we
They
Well,
didn't
that's,
want.
like,
to
that's
that's
what
I
my
think.
project's for.
You heard Gallo say, does Professor Torbred still give that project? That's when he was mentioned.
Guys,
I know,
What
and I'm
if-
choosing to misinterpret that.
Okay, understood.
what if I made myself look like one of them, took
Yeah.
the piece to the teacher, and asked about it?
Okay,
Good idea or bad idea?
Why
don't
would
so
you have
think
to
you're-
look
it's
like
that
them?
We'll take a vote.
So you're gonna go to the Elusive professor, who is casting
Oh.
disguised self 24/7. Disguised.
That is true.
Quinn has a good idea, good point there. And during this time, I am kind of slowly looking around just to make sure that no one's hearing us or anything like that.
Yeah, that's
You're not
No one's
seeing
coming in
anything at the moment. No, nothing at the moment. In fact, it feels like Merm and the others and whatever that name is that they used for themselves that Quinn heard that was said really quickly, like
Yeah, I started with the T.
nobody from their little group. Yeah, it's okay. It was quick and it was hard to tell. Nobody from their little group has either they haven't put together that you guys might be in the library or they haven't come for you. One of the two.
Wait, are you saying that
Oh.
they also had a name for themselves like us?
Yeah, I didn't catch it though. It just started with the T.
Yeah.
It was like 3 syllables. Like, I don't know.
Give me a
Maybe
give me a
4.
history check, please.
Probably the losers.
Oh, you're so good at that, Jin.
Thank
14.
you.
What'd you get?
14.
14. Okay. It definitely had 2 parts. first part started with a T, and then the second name was like a TH, like a th. It was like Tethra, something like that. Tethra. It had 2 parts, 2 names. It sounded like it was a different language. What languages do you speak, Quinn?
Well, of course, in addition to Obsidian, I speak Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, and Primordial.
It was Elvish. You remember it was a name in Elvish. And
Okay.
it had something to do with, like, tomorrow. Well, you know the name for tomorrow in Elvish. Thravan. So that second part was probably Thravan. And that is THR apostrophe VAHN. THR apostrophe VAHN. Thravan. That's tomorrow. But you forget what the second part was, but it definitely started with a T.
Okay, so the second word was, you know what, the second word probably was Thravan. As in tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So maybe they think there's some sort
You're
of
not
like
sure what
they're
the
gonna
name
like
is, but
change the future.
Like the heroes of tomorrow.
Or the losers of tomorrow, right? Huh? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
much
losers of
more like it,
tomorrow.
Marty. And she high fives him, completely missing the point. So, you guys gonna do your project on it, or?
Only one
How
of them
fast-
can.
Oh, true.
Oops.
I don't think we're making it a month before they come and find us.
I
Yeah.
turn to Martin and I say, how quick do you think I could get my project done?
Say again?
How quick do you think I could get my project done?
Depends on how good of a grade you want.
Oh, I want a good.
It seems like you'd probably want to take a bit of time on it then. Like maybe a week or 2?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. So,
what?
so should I find something else to do my project on? Or what if I took all the notes that I can and then like synthesize them later?
I think you should do that.
That
Okay.
could be a... Okay.
But I'm not in the class, and Martin is a better student than I am. So maybe listen to him.
No. We're similar. We both get good grades, right?
Yes, I do get good grades, but
Yeah.
you get better grades.
Well, and he kind of like just stammers, and he's just like, I don't know what to say here.
He can't dig himself out of the hole. He's like, yeah, that's true. And before we just spend the rest of the session debating who has the better grades, is there an action? And I do love how you get into character roleplay. That's not a criticism. Is there a thing the party is doing next? Because we can also just time lapse. We don't have to play out the whole day in real time. So they could like just be in the library for a while and then do something else. We could take it all to the next day. Is there a thing they're doing or a particular course of action they're taking?
How about we spend the rest of the day writing those notes, Blue, keeping it in our room, locking the door, and then if you feel like you've gotten enough notes and we can synthesize it later, let's do that. And then,
Okay.
I don't know. Is
Is
there a
there,
lost and found here?
Oh,
No. You know that you can take lost items up to admin or to one of your GCs, and they will often handle it.
I'll talk to Kedrick tomorrow.
DM, is there like a specific time that's like lights out, or like
Yes,
that everyone
there
has
is.
to be in their
There very much
dorms
is a
and like
curfew. Yeah, there very much is a curfew. For initial students, they need to be in their rooms by 8. For intermediate students, they need to be in their rooms by 9. Or excuse me, let's say 9. 9:30. Everybody has to be in their rooms by 9:30. For intermediate students, they need to be in their rooms by 11.
you mean skilled?
Skilled, thank you. I did mean skilled. And then mastery students have, they don't have a curfew, because they're basically just adults. Well, I know they very much are. But that being said, they also don't go out a whole lot. Like, they have permission, and all they have to do is like show their cloak or show like a little ID, and they're fine. Probably like a metal periapt or something. But there are also night keepers. You all know about the night keepers, and they're the ones who enforce the curfew. So even like the mastery students and the skilled students who can be out later, they tend not to bother because mastery students will frequently go about in the night, but then they have to get stopped by the night keepers, and it's like kind of annoying, and they have to show them their little symbol, especially because it's not at all uncommon for people in the university to try and use illusory magic to make themselves look like a mastery student so that they can get wherever they're going. Not at all. I mean, if there's a trick to be done in the school with magic, it's been done. And so the night keepers are there are 2 or 3 of them. They're all mastery students, and at night when they do their job, they wear hooded black cloaks, and they put on these white masks that only have one long slit in the middle.
Sounds terrifying.
And the cloaks are enchanted to Misty Step repeatedly.
Stop.
So they can just like.
Oh, we're
Absolutely
prisoners.
terrifying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, when they find you, you're not murdered, you're not charged, but you are returned on pain of a referral. Should you resist? Demerit for being caught, referral if you do not return.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I have a wild idea. I just kind of point around to where we are.
Uh-huh.
All 3 members of your group don't get it.
I
The
do
library.
not understand.
Yeah.
What about it? Stay here
We
for
have
the
a
night?
magical item. We don't know what it is.
Oh, look it
Ooh.
up.
You're so good at guessing, Jin.
Martin says sarcastically after a second ago going, the library. Does the party proceed to do a bunch of research?
I'll let her have this.
Sure. I think we should do some research and help Blue take as many notes as he can. We go to bed. You guys sleep with one eye open to make sure no older kids teleport into your room. And we meet up tomorrow morning and see if everything is okay.
Sounds good to me, Jin.
So let's do this.
Okay.
We are going to now do something where we're going to get 2 different, 2 mini group skill checks. So, Genevieve and Quinn. Shora. Man, I love that last name. Is it Shorath or Shora?
Shodath.
Shodath. I love that. Quinn, you and Genevieve are going to be in charge of studying. So you all can either roll 2 independent checks, or one of you can give the other one a help action. You're going to make an investigation check to try and find what you're looking for. And then Blue and Martin, you all are going to work at studying the object and getting all the notes down that you can. And so I would like you all to you can either give the help action, or you can make 2 different checks. And you all can either do an investigation check as well, or you can do an arcana check. So, Genevieve and Quinn, either 2 different or 1 assisted investigator checks, and then Blue and Martin, either 1 or helped investigation or arcana check. However you guys want to go about that.
Blue,
Preference?
what's your arcana?
My arcana is. I have a +5.
Oh, do you want? Do you want to just have us both roll? Because mine's pretty similar.
And
Would
then
you also like to both roll?
my investigation's +4.
My investigation is also +4. So you
Okie dokie, let's both roll.
want to roll? Yeah.
I'm gonna use that inspiration.
I got a nat 20.
Okay, good.
Hell yeah.
24.
I got a 12. I think I'm still pretty shaken up.
Much better.
Okay.
I got a 19.
I got a 21.
Nice.
Excellent. Guys, these are some good rolls. That's Martin's 4th roll of the entire session. For a lot of the session, he went, yeah, that doesn't look like a good idea, and then carried on with his life.
Yeah.
But so starting with Genevieve and Quinn, you guys search and search and search. You spend the rest of the day doing this. You're here for another 5 hours, which quite frankly, you're nerds. It's fun. You all look and look, and with excellent combined work, combing the books together, you find nothing on this material. But that is an insight in and of itself. Because you realize that, you haven't, this is a thing you've spent much of a day doing. This is the sort of thing you could spend weeks combing the vast annals of this library for. But at first glance, you went to all the obvious sources. At first glance, it's not just that you can't find out what it specifically is, you don't find anything like this. This is clearly something transmutational, and you delve into alchemy quite a bit, but the way this is behaving, just of its own accord, doesn't even really lend itself to alchemy. So, this is something very foreign to you all. Now, what that does tell you with that 24 is that whatever you're in possession of, it's got to be incredibly rare. This is something valuable. Possibly monetarily, without question, from a standpoint of knowledge seeking and magical insight. This could even possibly be something novel, maybe something new. Now that would be quite a swing, but from your initial sights, you don't find anything. But with a 24, what you do find is nothing about what you have, but at least the insights that what you might be in possession of might not be from here. You do find some transmutational texts that describe how there are materials from other planes which can behave differently than material from our plane does. And that's a lot of the insights you find from the library of your search. Blue and Martin, you all take excellent notes, and having received a 19 and a 21 separately, you all do an excellent job cataloging an impressive amount of information over different things. You all do an excellent job, not just taking the same notes twice, but one of you handling one whole level of investigation of it, another set. You copy down some information from the library before you leave to use as reference, and you all create the outlines for, honestly, the time you spent with the object on its own. You guys could maybe make some projects out of this. It would be much better suited if you had it for repeated days, but this is not nothing. This is the skeleton of a good project, if you go back and add on it quite a bit. Now, you also imagine your grade would be greatly aided by having the physical object to demonstrate, but because otherwise, it's just really creative hearsay. But this is interesting. In one day, you've gotten a lot of the foundation you would need to later make something pretty remarkable and meaningful. All of this research on both of your behalfs, quite successful in both fronts, has taken much of the day. Is there anything else you guys are trying to do before night, or kind of that's that?
I think Blue's just gonna keep taking notes until he's gonna go into the night, probably.
Who is the transmutation teacher? Would
I can get that info for you. No, you definitely know.
Jin have a good relationship?
You guys know all the teachers here. That's Professor Kavrok, Kav apostrophe Rock. So literally Kav apostrophe rock. And the K and the R are capitalized. It's a dwarven name. The way that they have two parts, like Brandgrim, or all of the dwarves you've met except for.
Right.
Yeah, there you go, Dunfleet. Yeah, let's treat it like that. It's like
Egg.
He's the professor of transmutation. A couple of you all. First of all, 3 of the 4 of you have already had a class with him. But Genevieve, you had 2 classes with him already, and someday you hope to be his apprentice as a skilled or master student. You've spent quite a bit of time with him. He's a dwarf. He is one of the favorite professors in the university, or in the college. Quite a few people like him. Very few people don't. He's vibrant, jovial, patient. He's renowned for his teaching ability. Like he's a master of his field, but he's also he was born to educate. He's well known for his enthusiastic lectures, his proclivity for getting lost on tangents. It's not hard to ask him a question and get him distracted from what's going on in class, and his very hands-on approach to like projects and learning. You know him well.
Mm-hmm. Do I know where like he goes? Like where do teachers go on like the con evenings?
You don't?
Probably.
Oh, well, actually, no, hold on. You're in his class. You're not a skilled student yet. Skilled students are the ones who tend to like spend time with professors outside of hours and all that. But you're also a tenacious student. You have been in a lot of office hours. And you've asked a lot of questions. You know that he is one of the... So it's pretty 50-50 for him. Some weekends he leaves. And one of his favorite things is to like go into town and go to a tavern for an evening, somewhere you're very much not allowed to go. And sometimes he just teleports right away to his own private residence somewhere else outside of the Institute. But it's also pretty 50-50 that if he's buried in work, he will remain here, and he'll go to his studies on the floor, and he'll work there with skilled and masteries students, often through the night.
Okay. Cool.
It is night now.
Yeah.
I assume that Genevieve and Quinn are in their rooms, and Blue and Martin in theirs.
Yes.
Genevieve and Quinn, you guys have gotten lucky. You're in a very rare situation. Even as intermediate students, you are the only 2 in your room.
Heck yeah.
This is really dope, and also kind of the result of a really hard exam series at the end of last year. So you had roommates. Now you don't. They failed out. But hey, now you have a whole room just the 2 of you, which is pretty cool.
We were the
Which
same
is,
side of the room, but then when they left, it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
you could know.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and
Out of my
Genevieve
face.
really spread out, and there's like on the other bed that's not being used, she's got stuff spread out everywhere. It's a mess.
There's like an invisible line about like, it is less than half, but there's like at least there's a third or a quarter of the room, but I'm like, your stuff does not come here. Your stuff does not come here.
Yes, understood. And so it is night, as you all are in your space, and Blue, Martin, you all are in your space with Kiln, who has long gone to sleep. He not only stays in his room at hours, when it is bedtime, he goes to bed. When it is curfew, he goes to sleep. He times it and takes himself to bed. Blue, you said you were up taking notes. Martin, are you working on your cards? Have you gone to sleep?
Yeah, I think I'd work as well. I think I just need to make sure that Blue is safe, you know? I even am like, because we're talking about like, are we talking like bunk bedrooms or like you in college where everyone had their own?
No, bunk beds. One bunk bed on one side, one bunk bed on the other.
I make sure everything's locked, triple locked, quadruple locked.
Okay. The one lock in the room
and
has been locked.
I keep making sure. I keep waking up and be like, it was so long.
Excellent. You keep coming back up with the door.
Do you feel safe, Blue?
Move furniture in front of the door.
Oh, is the mic dead? Or not?
no.
I think the mic's dead. But Abby
She
has
has
finger
another
gun.
one.
And you work for quite some time, and the night drones on, and there we go. Now it's working.
I'm charging
At
the
some
other
point,
one now. Don't worry.
you all look up at the grandfather walk standing on the wall against the other side, and it's getting toward like 11. You're not far from midnight at some point. Keep working.
So,
I turn to.
do we have things tomorrow?
It's the weekend tomorrow.
I'm going to try to stay up as long as I can.
Okay.
I think so too.
Okay.
Blue
I would
is
like both of you
steeled
to
by
give me-
Martin's. Oh.
Okay. I'd like both of you all to give me constitution checks, just constitution checks. This is not a high DC. It's going to be DC 10, just to stay awake.
Oh God.
Sleepy.
Fudge. I got 5.
Oh no.
Martin tried real hard.
What'd you get, Blue?
I got an 18. But do I notice that I'm losing Martin?
Well, at some point in the evening, you do notice, because you are working on your notes, and you look up, and Martin is he is like still up at his vigil, sitting up, with his head leaned over at his post, fully asleep. He's like sat up facing towards you, but he's out.
Okay. I go over to Martin and I shake him and I go, Martin.
I'm awake.
I say,
I'm awake.
I'm getting pretty tired. And I say, do you think we'll have to return it tomorrow? You think we should return it tomorrow? I mean, I don't know.
I think you should take it to a teacher. We should give it to Kedrick tomorrow and just tell him we found something that was lost.
Okay. You think I have enough note? And he like yawns and like looks at the pile of
Martin's
of
dozing
notes.
off in the middle of your talking.
Yes, you've got note. You've notes.
Okay. So
You have notes.
Blue, like with much less care than he had at the beginning of his note-taking endeavors, puts them back. He, has a note system organization, but he puts them back, and he locks the object in the trunk again, and he goes to bed.
Okay.
So, with the...
And?
Are you gonna end it?
And everyone goes to sleep.
No, I'm not going to sleep.
What?
How frickin' dare you?
Hear me out. Okay, with Genevieve and Quinn awake in their room, and their rooms,
Talking about
they're
flirting.
multiple. Okay.
But
But with Blue and Martin very asleep, the passive perception for someone they sleep, as the house rule here, is half of their passive perception. So what is y'all's sleeping passive perception?
Nasty. I have a 6 when I'm sleeping.
No.
7.
I literally, Zach.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, since we're in the library, I have been planning that I am going to sneak into the room invisible tonight, if I can.
Phenomenal. Excellent. Never mind.
Okay.
Good point. Let's cut to
do
that.
you tell Jen this?
That'll
It depends on one question. The rule about the rule about curfew is the curfew rule. We can't leave the floor. Like, or if we're in the hallways, are we okay? Because
You
she
all are
can't
supposed
turn
to be in
invisible.
your rooms.
We have to stay in our rooms.
Okay, I'm going out unless she hears me.
Excellent. And you're keeping track of spell slots, right?
This is my last second level, yeah.
Okay. And so with your last second level, while you're quietly in bed, you disappear. Quinn, as you try to sneak out of the pitch black room, I would ask Genevieve if you're still asleep or awake, but I feel like Jackie's going to compulsively say awake. Yeah.
I would say she's like reading and like kind of dozing, but she's kind of awake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not fully not fully awake.
Give me a stealth check. You have advantage, Quinn, to sneak out of the room while Quinn is reading, or while Genevieve is reading. You're Quinn.
And what do I make? Perception check?
Okay, hear me out.
Or do I just
20?
passive?
I'm a ghost.
You got
You
a
got
nat
20?
20?
I got a nat 20.
Okay, give me your total. And Genevieve, make a perception
24.
check.
Rock
Jeez.
on.
If I get a nat 20, I could beat it. But that's a rare...
Did you get a nat 20?
A nat 1! I got a nat 1!
This is so good.
Beautiful.
Quinn,
That's beautiful.
you push the sheets down with your legs. You rotate the pillow with your body mass to slip under the blanket, just in case someone were to check. You slide down the letter using the edges of your feet. You consider, even though you're invisible, to keep your face turned away from the only lit candle, so that the light that leaves your eyes as it goes back out of them does not appear as pinpricks in the darkness. You turn your face masterfully. Oh, she's asleep. And Genevieve is on her bunk with her book over her bed, one arm hanging out, just going. And you're like, oh, okay. And then you walk up to the door, you open and step out, close it behind you. We're gonna have that 24. Well, let's come back to it. Quinn, you slip out of the room. Here, on the third floor. Yes, on the third floor. Light, silvery light is shining down through the stained glass. The stained glass, its murals at night are more like muted colors, so that they don't create too much color down on the building below. So right now, it looks like a white sand beach with dark waves coming up onto it. And it's cool because as the waves come up in the glass literally shifts very slightly. And so the colors dance across the walls of the multiple levels. And as the diffused hues bathe the different levels, everything is incredibly quiet and incredibly still. You watch as a single master's student steps out of a hall door, walks a length, opens another and slips in, closes behind it. On the 7th level, one night keeper in dark robes, walking silently, just patrolling in loops. I mean, they're students. They gotta walk. They keep themselves busy. You only see one. You know there's more, but you only see one. What are you doing?
I'm headed to the boys' room.
Okay.
I'm going to stare at the lock.
This is advantage.
Be like, do I know how to pick a lock? I don't think I have the tools to pick a lock. A 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
What's your total there, buddy?
6.
That seems
You
good.
tread silently across the mezzanine, down a stairwell. You're on the 2nd floor now. You can hear your heart beating into your ears. The 2nd time in the same day. Oh no. A night keeper. The dark hooded figure with the white mask catching just where the light is standing in your path. They're walking straight at you. You step back to the wall, you gasp, you hold your breath. They pass by and don't seem to notice. You're down the next stairwell. Oh my goodness, you're gonna... Oh, you get the key in your pocket to your room! And you watch as your metal key has fallen all the way down the stairwell from the 2nd to the 1st. And there's one night keeper over here, another one over here, and you don't see the other two. But both of the white masks turn, and one disappears. Another one disappears. And then they're like disappearing and appearing in puffs of smoke down one layer, down another layer, down another layer. And then finally one appears on the commons area of the quorum, maybe 15 or 20 feet away from where the key is. And another one you don't see, but you hear from behind you up the stairwell. You're in the middle of the stairwell between the second and first floor, and one of the night keepers is like on the center. Colored blue and white diffused light is dappling over their cloak as they slowly, you watch the boots emerge in and out of the black, walking toward the key on the ground. And another one, you can, their shoes must be lightly enchanted because you can't even hear their footsteps. You heard one approach behind, but must be headed toward the stairwell. What are you doing?
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, bud. What's that question?
They probably could tell whose key it is, right?
All the keys match. Very
What do you
unclear
mean?
whose key that would be, actually. The keys to every room, they all look pretty identical. They're only enchanted to each door. They all look like the standard keys of the school.
Okay. I'm going to try and quickly make my way back to my room. But passing the boys' room.
Okay.
Because I'm going to bang on their door to wake them up and then keep walking.
Rude.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, you walk by.
I
there's
think
this
someone
really
is going to
terrible moment.
invisibly sneak into your room and steal stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. So, Quinn, you walk swiftly forward. You notice as one of them, yep, in your periphery, he was behind, starts walking before, and at one point they're both closing in on you from two different directions, but you kind of like, tiptoe quickly past them. Can I get one more stealth check? You have advantage.
18.
Ooh. Quinn, you just like right by, and one of them, it passes like 2 feet beside you and bends down, picks up your key, holds it up in front of the slit in the mask, lifts up the expressionless face and looks up all around. Both of them are searching. None of them see anything. They're like, I have got this. And you're like, walking quickly toward the boys' room. You watch as one of them puts the hand into a cloak and pulls out a little lantern.
Oh no.
And
No.
they like snap, and this little white flame comes on in the lantern, and then this dim aurora of light. Oh, shoot, you know what that is? That's an invisible lantern.
Oh no.
Wherever that radius of light gets to, you can see invisible things. So one of them takes the key and slips it away into their cloak, and the other one is walking around with the lantern, just walking the space, and the other one, pulls out a lantern. And both of them are walking now with lanterns, the spaces of which are moving around the perimeter. They're pretty far away from you, and they're actually not intercepting your path currently. But if you walk into that space, you will become visible within the radius of that lantern. And so you're just like walking really quickly, trying not to make too much noise. You pass right by the doors of the boys' room. You're there. And you're maybe 50 or 60 feet from your own. You're at the boys' room. Do you knock?
Could I get to my room before the lanterns reach
Yeah,
me?
you have time. I mean, you could certainly try. It's going to be close, but you could try.
I'm knocking on the boys' room. I'm pounding on their door. I know everyone's gonna hear it. I'm pounding on the door.
Okay. Give me a slide. Oh, you're pounding? Excellent. Thank you for being specific. And you watch as at once, it's so creepy. Like, it's not like horror match cut. They're just people with masks, but both of the masks turn. And both of them start walking the lanterns on their hinges in their hands, and they're just walking silently, gliding towards you. The radiuses are getting closer. You're jogging towards your room. You're definitely, as you start walking more and more quickly, the sweat perspirating on your forehead, you could feel it making the back of your neck wet and sticking your hair to your neck. You could get to your room before they get to you, but they're definitely looking this way now. And those lanterns are coming in within radius. You're treading quickly to your room.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're allowed to go out to go pee, right?
You what?
We're allowed to go pee, right?
Yeah, she has to go to the potty.
Is there a bathroom outside your area?
Yeah, how does that work? I didn't think of that.
We got you.
Well, I mean,
Got
it
him.
possibly can't be a part of this system because then this whole thing doesn't make sense.
There's bathrooms in the rooms.
Is there bathrooms?
Yeah,
in the
I mean-
room? Yeah.
I mean, they're pocket dimensions. Why couldn't there be? Yeah, there's a little
Well,
laboratory
and there's
in each
4
room.
people in it, so it makes sense for there to be a
Yeah.
bathroom in the room.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, there's a little laboratory in the room. What are you doing, Quinn?
Sorry.
I'm going in. I'm going to my room and going.
Quinn, I need you. Well, the door's unlocked. You left it unlocked. You could just open it and enter. But you're
Oh,
aware that
yes,
they're now
please.
looking the direction. So if you open it, they're going to see a door open and close.
Yeah, but they're gonna reach me. Like, there's
What
nowhere
are you
else
doing,
for me to
Quinn?
go.
Okay.
You could just keep
What are you doing?
keep walking.
Invisible for
What are you
an
doing,
hour.
Quinn?
They're gonna catch me. They know what they're doing. I'm going into the room. I'm fucked. I'm going in my room.
Quinn, give me one more stealth check to try and
Oh,
slowly open the door, slip in quietly and close it behind you because you're in their field of vision, but they're looking at the space from which like your room is far to the right of the door upon which the knock happened. So if you can slip into your room just slightly enough, they might not notice while they're focused on the other door. It's incredible the things you can get away with while people are looking the other way.
well, and really
One-
focused on looking on something too.
Mhm. One
Did
last
the boys
stealth check.
open the
Yeah.
door to their own room? I'm looking. Is anything
Oh
happening
yeah,
down there?
they did. She
By
did.
the boys'
She
room.
did knock really
Oh, you
loud.
heard a loud knock. Did you? What are you doing with it?
Wait,
You're
I
both
heard
awoke.
Did
it?
we wake up?
Yeah, all three of you. It went. boom, boom,
Someone banged on your door.
Ugh.
It's definitely night.
I go, Martin, what was that? Was that you?
Okay, I'm
No,
gonna
that
go
wasn't
out and
you.
the door has not opened in this time. What are you doing,
Okay.
Quinn? They're getting up and talking about it.
Dirty 20.
Oh,
Okay. One last perception check for the Night Keepers. I rolled a 3.
Those little slits are hard to
Quinn?
look through.
Like a ghost in the night, you glide in and successfully.
Did I not tell
have
you?
in front of your room
Quid's actually a
and
rogue.
knock on a door.
Oh, yeah.
As you slip in the door, you
Knocked
just,
on a door.
and when you slip into the room, Genevieve is just completely out. Boys, you are awoken to a loud thudding.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay,
Ooh.
your field goes out. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Except the thing in our box.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's behind sealed layers, but I mean, like things come up in the room, but it's the things you're used to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see anything extra magical anywhere.
You open the
No
door?
illusion
Yeah, open
magic.
the door.
I guess I will. So just for me, is this all one big room with 2 bunk beds, or is this separate
Yes.
rooms, common room?
No, one big room with 2 bunk beds.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'll walk around looking for any types
Okay.
of magics.
Okay. You look around. Everything's the same. There's just a big knock at the door.
Do we have peepholes
No.
No people.
I try the
Largely
door.
because the door goes back to the material plane. You'd be peeping into the void of the astral sea.
Why did no one make a peephole that goes out of the plane and into another
Permanent
plane?
arcane eye.
I check the knob
come on.
to see if it's locked.
You twist the click once. Yeah, it's locked.
Open. Well, I guess Martin's standing there, so I don't open the door.
I mean, if it's locked, I don't see any magic of any sort. I look around like, I don't know.
Yeah, there was just a really loud knock on the night. That's it.
So, Blue, do you want me to check to see if it's still here, or am I good to go back to bed?
Do we open the door?
Or do you want to check?
See who it is?
We're not supposed to open the door this late, Blue.
Oh, well, why'd someone knock on the door?
I haven't the foggiest idea, but
Okay.
I imagine it's because of what we have in the door that it happens, you know?
I'm fine, but I fell over in my chair just then. I stood up and put my arm down on the handle and fully fell out of my chair. What did you say you guys were doing? Opening or not opening? I kind of missed it when I was falling.
I was just talking to Blue being like, I don't
You
know
don't
if we
have to.
should open the door. Like,
You could just leave it closed.
Blue goes and lays down and is just like stiff as a board on his side, staring at his trunk.
Okay. And you guys just both go back to sleep. And 2 night keepers stand there watching the door for 5-10 minutes. They look at each other. They ignite the lanterns, put them back in their cloaks, and they resume their watch. They know something has clearly happened, but they're not going to get any answers now. So they return to their watch. Are you guys hearing the sound of a cat messing with a bag? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, it is what it is. So somebody talk for roleplay for a second. I'm going to go fix this.
shoo, honk, shoo.
So, I go and I take Jin's key and lock the door.
There you go.
Okay, excellent. And your door is locked. So the night continues. Blue, am I correct in going out on a limb and saying you absolutely do not go back to sleep?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
he's
figured not.
like listening.
Yeah, terrified. Martin, am I correct in guessing that you totally went back to sleep?
Yeah. Unless like Blue said something to me, I'm just gonna be like,
Gotcha.
if they come
No.
in, they come in, man. I can't do anything
For
about it.
a little
Also,
bit,
at some
for a
point-
little bit, Blue is probably like, "Hey, Martin, do you think they'll be mad?" And then,
What?
like,
What?
and then, Martin, do you think the gatekeepers will be mad? And the night keepers? Martin, do you think the
For
teacher
what?
would be mad if I don't have my? He just asks questions, and then
You hear Kiln's voice pipe up and he goes, "Okay, so 1, this is totally not keeping me out of it. 2, that was a really loud knock. And I don't like your friends. I bet it was Quinn. And 3,
So rude.
not get me in trouble with the night keepers. They're so spooky. I wish we had our other roommate back." And he just turns over, like, on the verge of tears. Turns over his bed. You hear the sound of him putting his pillow over his head.
I'm quiet after that. I just stare at my trunk and watch it very closely.
I message
Aw.
Quinn right before I go to bed and say, I'm glad you're here. Good night.
Okay. Quinn, very far away and across a dimension, you do not hear the message.
Oh,
No. I said,
Um,
Kiln. Kiln.
Oh, kiln.
Oh.
Kiln.
I was like,
Sorry.
Kiln.
I thought
did
you
not
said
say
Quinn
Quinn.
as well.
So sorry.
I thought you said
Sorry.
Quinn.
No,
As you
I know
message-
how dimension stuff works.
My bad. As you message Kiln, Kiln just responds, thanks. And that's it. It's about an hour later.
I do also message Blue as well, because there's no noise. I say,
Okay.
good night, Blue. Wake me if anything happens. I'm going to bed.
Can I respond to message or not?
I don't think
Yes, you can.
technically. I thought sending was the one you responded to.
Okay, I think
I
you're
don't think
right.
you can respond to
Yeah.
message.
No,
you
but
can
you can just
respond to
respond
message.
out loud. Oh, you can.
Also,
No, I
can
think you get a
respond
short
to-
response. I think you get a short
I'm
response.
pretty sure you can respond. You point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper the target. Here's a message. Da-da-da-da.
Oh,
the
and
target
can
hears a message
reply-
and can reply in a whisper.
That
Yeah,
only you
not
can
to make another Mighty Nine reference, but like every time
that's
Not
why I
does
know
it,
too.
you can
Yep,
reply to
yep,
this
yep, yep.
message.
That's also
Oh, I
why
see.
I know.
I go,
Oh, that didn't come through.
You cut
at
out.
all.
I say, thank you, I'm so scared.
Okay.
I know.
And
No.
and Maul's asleep. Dag nabbit, I moved it to another channel again. Okay.
He booted it.
And it's about an hour later, with Martin fully asleep, Kiln asleep, and Blue scared out of his mind, still awake. Blue, it's after midnight now. You might get exhaustion at some point here, but it's about an hour later that there is one single knock at your door. And then after the knock, the handle doesn't turn, but the door
They done did knock.
swings open. And you like sit up in bed. And
Wait,
you look.
I lay still.
Sorry.
I don't move.
Okay. You lay still with your eyes open, just like.
I lay still and I close my eyes.
You know what, Blue?
I leave my eyes open. Oh my god, I don't know. I close my eyes
Could you
and
give me
then
a little charisma
still open
saving throw?
again.
Could you get? You're an anxious kiddo.
Oh. I'm an anxious kiddo, but I have the freeze response because that's a 19.
So you know, knock has a 300 feet audible sound from it.
It does.
Okay.
It does. Yeah, very large knock.
300 feet.
Do we hear it? Does it wake us up?
We hear it.
Y'all are in a different dimension, I think.
You're in another dimension.
This makes
To
it
the door.
hard.
Knocks loudly and opens.
This is so
And-
stupid for everything to be dimensional pockets. They couldn't build dorm rooms with windows.
Sorry, they went with the rule of cool. And so, as the
Really cool would allow me
Blue,
to misty step to the third floor.
Blue, you are not frightened. So you have control of your own will and action. But you are, I mean, maybe you are frightened, but you are not the condition frightened. So as your heart's pounding, you hear. And you feel like you hear something moving around. Do you look over the edge of your bunk?
So I'm still staring at my trunk, and when I hear that, I peek one eye open.
Okay. As you peek one eye open, in the middle of the room, there's a pool of shadowy smoke. And you watch as a head rises up out of it. Just like an amorphous black silhouette of a head, and two eyes that are like a gray light peer up and look at you. And you watch as a long arm with claws pulls out of the smoke and rises up with shoulders, and another one. And you watch as it raises up, and then all of the shadow crawls under the bed.
No.
It's a moment later that It's a moment later that a gloved hand reaches in. It's only an instant later that a gloved hand reaches in the door, and the masked face of a night keeper looks in. He looks around the space, looks up at you. The mask looks right up at you. And a hand reaches up, pulls the mask down. And it's totally Kedrick, and he goes, okay, you've got to keep your door closed, alright? Keep it closed.
I sit up, and I say, I'm so sorry.
And he looks up and he goes, okay, look, just, I'm not gonna write you up. Just, I'm not supposed to take the mask off. Just keep, what was me? Just keep your door closed. And he puts the mask on, and then, and you're in the middle of going, no, wait, that's the door. You're in the middle of going, no, wait, that's the door.
I jump out of bed, and I go open the door and I say, Kendrick, something's in my room.
You jump. Okay, hold on. Blue, you get up out of bed. You put your hand on the railing to go jump over the edge, and as you do, that smoky, shadowy hand reaches up over the side of the bed and puts its hand on yours.
I jump out of bed.
Okay, as you jump out of bed, and the moment you hit the floor, and your feet are standing in the pool of shadow. And the face lifts up out of the shadow, and you just hear a voice whisper, leave the stone on the floor at night, in the calm, and everyone lives.
Oh my god.
And then the face sinks back into the shadow, and all the shadows dissolve into the darkness. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, I have an answer, player.
I'm a wizard, right?
You are.
I am studying.
You're a wizard. You're Harry.
I'm studying
And I'm
magic.
Hermione.
I'm actually feathery. Thank you. I'm a wizard,
I'm a feathery boy.
You're a
I'm
wizard, Feather.
studying magic. I know about illusions. I am not an illusion student, but I am at a school. My friends are
you still know
illusion
about
students. Can I do a check to see if that was an illusion? Is that something that I can do?
You can. I will let you either.
I know that there's rules about illusion checks.
No, you totally can. Give me an intelligence check.
Straight intelligence?
Can you repeat what the thing said?
Leave the stone on the floor of the quorum at night, and everyone lives.
That's so scary. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Quinn's gonna be so mad in the morning when you're like, there was something in the room, and Quinn's like, I tried! I was coming to save you! And I know, like,
This sucks so much. I got a 12.
That didn't look a whole lot like anything in Torbrid's class.
Okay.
They don't usually talk illusions. So you don't know what that was, but it was in your room.
What did it feel like when it touched me?
You're having trouble racking your brain. It's just kind of terrifying.
Wait, did it go somewhere? Did it disperse? Or
It just
is it still
melted
there?
into the floor.
Okay.
so it's still
pat the
there.
floor and I check under the bed and
You pat the floor. You when you go to check under the bed, your hairs stand up on the back of your neck. Just shadow. You go to stand up, and as you stand up and lift your head up to where Martin is sleeping, you watch as the clawed hand just slips over the side of his head and just
grab it.
rubs its fingers on his forehead. You go to reach out, the fingers slip by, and you just hit Martin in the head. And Martin, you're sleeping. You just Martin, you're awoken, and Blue is
Make the Yes, you can see. We have to look for magic, Martin.
Tears
Hurry.
in his eyes, sweat on his forehead. He's rambling, and you're awake. And from the other side, you see Kiln wake up and go. So late.
I cast detect magic because I know that something bad's happened, so I'm just like.
So, Martin, you stand up and you like bring out your book and start reading text really rapidly, and then all of a sudden the range goes out. You don't see anything new.
Hey, I'm like breathing. I'm like staring at Martin so intently, crying just a little bit.
There's
Picture
a
you like
single
on
tear
his
going
bed,
down
like
Blue's
on the
face.
side of him, like.
Blue, I don't mean to be rude, but do you think staying up has made you hallucinate anything?
No, I saw it.
Kiln from across the way goes, saw what?
There was a hand and a smoky face, and it went under the bed.
Kiln
And then
and like sits up in his bed, crawls over to the ladder, climbs up the bed and into your bunk. Or no, you bunk with no.
He's-
You watch your bunk. Do you bunk with Martin or on the other bed with Kiln?
I was imagining it, me, Kiln, and then Martin, but I don't know where Martin is.
Yeah. So no, exactly. Kiln climbs up the ladder and into your bunk, and like and climbs in. She goes, "I'm sleeping here," and he just shoves himself under the blanket.
Okay, Blue. Let's talk about what you saw. I guess. My head's gonna ache in the morning. What did you see?
I described what I saw, and I described that I don't think it was an illusion. I say it's nothing I've seen in Torbert's class.
Corbett's class. Okay.
And Martin,
Well-
it is concerning to hear some of that. Like,
Yeah,
how
that
do you
is
feel
not
about it?
good. Were you able to touch, like, completely feel it? Like, did it stop you from moving?
It touched my hand, and then I tried to grab it off of your face. It was on your face.
Ah, that's what this black eye
as
is
you
gonna be
recall,
for
Blue.
tomorrow.
As you recall, Blue, it never gripped you. It got really close. So maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. It never quite got to you. You never quite got to it. It certainly
So I
raised
didn't
the feather
actually touch
on your
it.
neck. Yeah, so it was gonna touch you. You were gonna touch it. You never quite got to each other, but
Oh.
certainly terrified
Even-
you.
Even standing in it didn't.
You didn't feel. I mean, it in the way of shadow. You've never felt a
The way of
shadow.
That's true.
Right.
So you
Um,
know,
Miss.
you could stand in darkness. It felt like being in darkness, like nothing.
Hmm. If they were an illusion, we could talk and be an illusion. But and can I just be like, can I make a nature check of some sort to be like, is this some magical creature that does these things?
Give me an
Or-
Arcana check.
Would it be nature?
Yeah, cool. That'd be great. With a 25.
Ooh, is that a nat 20?
No, that was a 19.
Wow.
Oh, because you're pushing it. Gotcha. With a
Yeah.
25. Okay. Well, that could totally be an illusion. It totally could. It would need to be a really good illusion, but it could. If it's not an illusion, it's not good. Like you just flip through your head. Maybe like a wraith, or like a
Oh,
ghost,
great.
Some
Or-
undead.
maybe
terrible
like a
thing.
banshee. With a 25, you've even heard of creatures that can come from the Shadowfell that are like made of shadow. So like, it could totally just be an illusion. It absolutely could have. Blue never touched it. And a high-level illusion can move, can make sound. If it's not an illusion, that's not good.
Okay.
You're also struck by the fact that it didn't kill anyone yet?
Yeah. What?
Whatever it
Did
is,
you
no
say
sense.
that, like, something opened the door? Did it close the door?
So the door. I heard a knock. It came in,
Mhm.
and then it was here, and then Kedrick came in, and he closed the door. You could probably still go get him. You think it? So it was probably if it. DM, would I know about the spell knock?
Give me an Arcana check.
Genevieve has
Isn't-
the spell knock and has used it before, so I don't know.
Okay,
if that
well.
gives
It
gives
wasn't
any
a part
help.
of the group then.
Oh, that's right.
Well, how about a
Boo.
7? 7?
I mean, that door was locked, and locked doors do not unlock themselves. That's not how that works, Blue.
Right. Okay.
You would
I
even make
described
a
what I
spell.
heard and what I saw.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Well, should we then? I can message Kedrick when I open the door to see if he can come take this if you want, and just not tell him about the craziness that happened.
Take the rock.
Yeah, I don't. It did, like, want to murder us. It sounded like whatever it said, whatever it was.
Should we give it to Kedrick?
Yeah, let Kedrick deal with it.
Okay.
Yeah, like
That sound good?
Blue goes
Yeah.
and opens the chest and gets the rock.
Rest in peace, Kedrick.
Well,
Oh no.
As you unlock everything and open the chest, Kiln's face is just like his eyes are just barely over the side of his bed, and you can hear his teeth are chattering in his jaw, and he's just like, and he just silently goes, "I didn't stay out of it." And you get into the chest, pull out the pouch, and as you open it and pull out the stone. Oh, it glints in the slight light from the candle. Oh, turns out at this specific elevation, it's platinum.
Let's go.
But you've got it in your hand. Oh.
Okay.
write that down.
That happened.
Didn't you go open the door or do something? Or maybe not? What's happening?
I just make sure one more time. Say, Blue, we could do this in the morning, or we could do it right now. What do you prefer?
I think we should do it in the morning.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Blue puts it back.
let's do it.
Okay, Blue, you put it back in the bag. Oh man, platinum. You tie it and put it in the case. You lock the trunk. You, oh well, your bunk's taken now. You, walk up to the ladder and Kiln just looks down at you with tears in his eyes and goes, and shakes his head like no, and then lays down in your bunk. And Martin
You
lays
can
back
share
down in
mine
his
over
bunk.
here, Blue.
Okay. I climb into our old
And the two birds
roommate's bunk.
snuggle up. And okay, you go up to the top as you climb up. And Martin lays down in his bunk. Martin goes to sleep. Kiln sits like a board staring up at the ceiling, probably not getting an inch of sleep, a moment of sleep all night. But you lay down in the top bunk on the other side. And you just sit there staring at the shadow under the bed. Because for the first time in your life, there really was something under the bed.
Ugh.
You're watching the shadows. And you fall asleep. before you ever see anything not move, you fall asleep. And as Blue falls asleep, that's where we're gonna end our second half of Saved by the Spell, Elusive Insights.
That's crazy.
Doors down. Two girls die in their beds.
Oh,
Okay. Great session, everybody. Fun little cliffhanger. We're gonna end
I
it
can't
there.
believe Kedra could do that to you.
He like closes the door behind him and he goes, "One demerit too many." But patrons, let us know. I think this might wind up being a patron exclusive. I don't know. We'll see. But patrons, let us know if you really enjoyed this. We'll figure it out. We'll talk it out. But I mean, I guess general listeners, you guys can too. As we've recently discovered, there is a significant number of you. If this is on Spotify, I think you can comment on the episodes on Spotify.
Yeah, you can.
And patrons, for sure, let us know how you felt about this. What do you think of it? If you want more, if you like
I
it,
want
and also
more.
if you like it, I think we're probably going to come back to this a couple more times. I have a
This
couple
is
more one-shot
great.
things we could do. I love this crew.
I do love
I
this.
can only imagine how great it would be with Kara in the mix too. So thank you for enjoying it, listeners. We really hope you had a wonderful time. Life's an incredible adventure. Skibbity wop and dada.